Hi, this is Doug.
And I'm Cindy.
Welcome to ELP Brief. Thanks for joining in today. This is a program where we answer your caregiver questions. Today we've got one asking about long-term care insurance. You know, neither one of us are insurance agents. We don't sell long-term care insurance. I've been preaching the virtues of long-term care insurance for years when we do seminars and stuff. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everyone had it? And so if you need care, there would be insurance there to pay for it. It seems like very few people have it, but
yes, you have insurance on your car, you have insurance on your house, you don't have insurance on your body.
Yeah, so
it doesn't make sense a lot.
Yeah, so but it's one of those things you got it. So if you're young and healthy watching this, or maybe your parents, or maybe it's too late for them, but there's still a chance for you. So be thinking about that. So we're just going to be talking about a few general principles today, what this pays for, and obviously, you got to get it way before you need it.
Absolutely, when you're healthy.
Yeah, so if you're going into the nursing home today, it's too late. But.
Yeah. And you want to make sure when you do get a policy like this that it pays not just for nursing home care. And back when we started out 30-some years ago, it's like it paid for care in a nursing home, and that's why people got long-term care insurance, was for care in the nursing home. And then they decided, well, there's assisted living facilities, so now there's coverage that covers the nursing home and assisted living. And now with the boomers, they've decided, we want to stay at home. We want to be taken care of at home. So add coverage for at home.
It seems and there's a lot of different types of policies, pay for different things. Used to use it or lose it. You know, a nursing home insurance, pay for nursing home. You pay X amount per month, and if you didn't use it, you lose
it's gone.
It. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I thought that was a good analogy. You mentioned earlier you pay your car insurance every month, and at the end of the year, you don't think, oh, we should have had a good car wreck this year.
No.
You know, so we could cash in on that automobile insurance. You know, you hope you don't. And the same way with this. But, you know, a lot of them that we're seeing now, like you said, pay for at-home care, like non-medical home care at various rates, pay for assisted living, pay for nursing homes. So these are some things, these are some questions you want to ask if you go shopping for one of these. You know, how much per day will it pay for each of these levels? It may be a different amount for each of these levels. How long will it pay? You know, we see some that pays, it's a 3-year policy or 5-year policy or lifetime policy. Obviously, the longer it pays, the more it costs. Sometimes you're just buying what I call a bucket of money. You know, like if you got a $100,000 CD, you move it over to the insurance company and you say, how big a bucket of money will that buy me? You know, and you can use that money till it's gone for one of these levels.
And there's usually a cap on the per day that they're going to pay. So let's put this into perspective. If I want to stay at home and I'm paying an in-home non-medical care company $25 an hour to help me, I can get $10 hours of help for $250. That's the maximum my long-term care insurance will pay. That's 10 hours. What if I need 24 hours a day of help? Well, I've got my income from retirement and a little bit of money from investments. So when you do your plan, you need to make sure, are your resources going to be there to pay for the type of care that you want? And this long-term care insurance definitely helps. It's not the end-all, be-all total answer, but it doesn't hurt.
So it's important to check, like you said, what is the cap, or is there a daily cap? What's the daily amount that will be paid? And, you know, it may just be X amount per hour that would be paid. But these are all questions to ask. So I hope you jotted some of these down. And if you go shopping for it, ask some of these questions. There'll be other issues that they raise that we haven't discussed here. But if you can get this, it's usually a good option to get it. Fortunately, there's so many options now. Sometimes it's like a combination of long-term care insurance and life insurance. Sometimes it's a life insurance policy or a long-term care rider. We've seen different annuities with some sort of long-term care benefit tied into it. Some companies have company insurance for long-term care benefits. So fortunately, you know, there's more options available than there used to be. So if you're in a position to check on this, it's probably a good idea to do so, to see if you can get something like this. And if your loved one has long-term care insurance, for goodness sakes, don't guess. You know, the policy will pay what it says it'll pay and nothing more. So check with your agent, check with the company. Hopefully you've got a copy of the policy. If you don't have a copy of the policy, get it, read it, understand it. If you don't understand it, call the company, ask questions, and make sure that you understand what your loved one's policy will pay and when. And sometimes there's some strategy behind this, you know, when to trigger the policy. Like if Cindy said maybe they need home care and it just using a few hours a day, maybe you don't want to trigger the policy yet. You know, maybe you want to wait till down the road till they need more intensive care. I mean, these are all things you need to research and think about, maybe talk to your agent about. And like I say, get a good understanding of this. And if you're working with a in-home care company, make sure and it pays in-home care, make sure they know about your insurance policy and they're billing the insurance policy so you don't have to pay out of pocket.
One other thing I want to mention is sometimes there's an elimination period.
Yeah, that you'd have to wait an X number of days, like 90 days before the insurance would pay. So you need to have a little slush fund available of money so you can pay, you know, after you activate the long-term care policy. So a lot of things to think about here. Hopefully these tips helped.
I think it was good information, though. Thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.